right, happy holidays, everybody. It's Ball Talk Deep. We talk deep about ball. We got your favorite hosts, Erwin and Andrade.
Yeah.
And man, do we got some topics lined up for your holiday special for you guys
do.
that you guys are gonna love them. So let's get it started. Certain superstar. I know you might have heard about him.
Maybe.
He made a very important decision regarding a shoe deal. His name is Luka Doncic. You might have heard of him. Who? Andrade. If you know, he signed actually with Jordan in a very lucrative deal, joining Zion.
Air Jordan Luka.
You know, it might have seemed that Jordan has sealed, the future generation of basketball.
He really did, man. That's crazy.
But I have my opinion about it. Andrade, what's yours?
On what? The shoe deal?
Man, Luka making that deal with Jordan. You think, what's your thoughts about it?
All right. If I was Luka Doncic, I would have signed with someone else. That's my take on it.
Dang. With champion?
What's up?
Nah.
Could you imagine if he was balling in champion shoes or Fila shoes?
Damn, hell no. Well, champion's pretty clean. They're on the come up now.
Yeah, for a pair. I don't know about their. I wouldn't rock their kicks right now. But let's see. Okay? Well, you were mentioning earlier, Air Jordan has signed, kind of the possible future faces of the league with Zion and Luka. And I actually think part of the reason why Luka got signed right now by Jordan is because Zion's future as a player is in heavy
scrutiny.
Heavy float. Not just scrutiny, but it's just floating. Like you don't know whether it's gonna happen or not, what's gonna pan out, because it's just everything's up in the air. There you go. And I feel like maybe the Jordan team scrambled. They're like, you know what? Let's sign this European kid who Nike contract just expired, and also he was already signed with Nike before during the last 2 years. So I think that also could have helped. But going back to my take on it is that honestly, when it was all in the talks and stuff, I pictured him possibly signing to the Three Stripes Life Adidas.
Okay.
And if I was him, I think I actually would have signed with Adidas. And there's a couple reasons why, and most of them are because of financial fiscal decisions, less having to do with the brand or even the models that they do. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think at least for basketball, I generally do like Jordans and Nikes more than Adidas. But for casual, I actually like Adidas more. So look, Luka Doncic is from, where's he from?
Slovenia, I believe.
So that is a part of the European continent, if I'm not mistaken. We're Americans, so if I got that wrong, look, my bad. But so Luka's got a very international presence, huge international presence. Before he was even the NBA star that he is now. You feel me? And he was already growing his brand nasty in the EuroLeague since he was 15, I think. So when you got that international presence, Adidas is, especially in the European continent, Adidas has a stronger brand presence. They have a stronger brand power there than Nike and Jordan, if I remember correctly. And this is stats. It's not just opinion.
Okay.
And part of it, I think, is due to football, aka soccer, and Adidas is huge with soccer leagues. You get me? And a lot of stuff like that. So I thought that it just kind of that marriage just sounded so right to me. Like Luka from Europe signing with the Three Stripes Life, and then helping move basketball and the NBA in Europe, not just by because of him, but also with being signed to Adidas, because Adidas has a strong presence there.
True.
So there's that. And then if he sells more in Europe, that equates to more monetary compensation. And then there's the fact that Adidas has less stars than Jordan and Nike, especially for basketball. Less basketball stars than both of them. Easily, you feel me? So really, Adidas in terms of basketball stars, the only one they have is James Harden. And then next to James Harden is Donovan Mitchell. Nike off the top, bro, you can go Kyrie, Durant, LeBron, Giannis. That's just off the top. And then with Jordan, you got Zion. And then you got Melo, you got CP3. So that's why I also feel like they signed Luka, because maybe Zion may not pan out. We'll see where it goes. But if Zion does pan out, then that means that he's gonna have to share some of that ownership of the Jordan brand with Zion. As opposed to three stripes, James and him have a significant age difference. Bro, you could have become the face of Adidas basketball easily. And also, when you got less stars on a brand, guess what? The brand and their management, they have more resources and have more effort and time to focus on each star more individually because there's less of you guys. You feel me? So I think he would have gotten. That's another benefit that could happen if he had signed with three stripes. And then lastly is in terms of Adidas basketball, I'm not gonna lie, they're not very popular. One of the more popular shoes is the Dame shoes, which uses bounce, not boost. And a big reason for that is the price tag. Okay. And Dame's been, increasing his brand recognition as well. Dame but time. Also, what's up?
Dame time.
Yeah. And also, I research shoes a lot. The Dame shoes have actually been one of the better performing basketball shoes in the past couple of years on top of a lot of Nike and Jordan shoes. Okay. So, there's not... So, my bad. I kind of veered off my point. But,
it's fine, man.
I'm having a brain fart right now.
You're getting hyped up about Adidas.
Yeah, I know, right? I got too hyped up about Adidas. But, what I was going to say is, all right, so you got Dame, Harden, and then Luka. Look, because Adidas doesn't have a strong presence in the basketball community besides the Dame shoe, Harden shoe, and that's about it. Donovan's shoe, he has a shoe now, but do you know anyone that's rocking Donovan basketball shoes?
Not that I know of, at least, but, if you have somebody in Utah or in the West Coast,
that's different.
It might be. It's different.
And even then, do you know a lot of people that are rocking the Hardens or even the Dame shoes personally? Like when you go ball out with your boys and stuff?
It depends. I mean, as a casual fan, probably not.
Yeah.
But
what do you see more at the gym?
I see more Nikes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So then, because of that, I believe if I were Luka and his agent, I really think he could have asked for not just payment. I think he could have asked for a better deal, better compensation, maybe earnings of sales, a certain percentage. It just, in layman terms, a bigger piece of the pie. So I think that's a big thing. And it's like, bro, would you rather get paid up front or do you want that nice residual income? You feel me? What would you choose between those two?
It depends. And I'm going to go to my point. That finishes your point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, to go to my point, everybody has different things that are going to be a hot button for them. For NBA players, I don't think money is going to be that much of a big factor. But if you think about it,
son, you wild.
It is. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's people like LeBron that he wants to be a billionaire. But there's some people that their thing is more about giving back, or basically once you get into the NBA, even as a rookie contract, a minimum contract, you're basically a millionaire. And if you got a multi-year contract, you're pretty much set for life compared to an average person.
To an average person, but also think about the lifestyle they live.
Of course, obviously, they have a lavish lifestyle, even if you're low-key about it. Mm-hmm. But I think Luka, might have... I can't speak for him because I don't know the guy, but there might be different things that he might be interested in. Maybe as, ownership of the company.
That's what I'm saying with Adidas.
Maybe...
But not ownership, but you know what I mean.
I guess, you brought up some good points, about the presence that they have in the
Jordan
world.
ain't going to give away shit, that.
But here's... true. But regarding Jordan... Let me ask you something, Andrade. With most people, the casual fan, when you think about the most prominent, the GOAT or the greatest player of all time when it comes to basketball,
Alex Caruso.
Who? I was thinking Dion Waiters, but but no, real talk. Okay, who are you gonna associate with? What's the first or second person that you're gonna associate with when it comes to basketball? Michael Jordan. Space Jam, the Bulls.
That documentary that's about to come out.
The documentary, the flu game. Michael Jordan is gonna be the first thing that comes up about that. Whether it's not only here in the United States, internationally,
worldwide. I agree.
Jordan.
Yeah, it's crazy
that's gonna be the first thing that comes up over there. In addition, look, I know you were saying about Zion, if that pans out or not. But look, man, Luka right now is producing this is only his second year, which is crazy.
Beautiful.
That guy's already a superstar in the league already. Yeah. And the guy he's not even in his prime as of yet. The guy
can't even drink in the United States.
Exactly, can't even drink. The guy has so much potential still, that so much things he can still work on in his game if you ask him. Yeah. That's going to handle itself, man. Even if Zion pans out, Luka can do a lot more. based on his potential right now. And I think he made a sound choice in the sense that, okay, Jordan is and I'm gonna go with Jordan. Actually, it's actually gonna be different than what we discussed about earlier.
Okay, so if you were Luka, you would have signed with
Jordan's
Jordan.
it's not a bad option.
No,
Look,
but I'm saying, like, if you're in your shoes, I'm just like,
I'll say
that's what you would
I'll
choose.
say Jordan. Okay, because like you were saying, when it comes to Jordan, I believe it's Harden, right? That it's with the brand, right?
No, Harden's with Adidas.
Harden was with Adidas. Okay, there's CP3, there's
And
Melo.
And
Doncic is gonna be like
Zion.
okay, Doncic right now he's gonna be the face of Jordan coming into the new generation. And the thing is, like I was alluding to earlier, first things that you come about when you're thinking about Jordan is Michael Jordan. When it comes to basketball, they have the presence, the brand presence. They have enough pockets to be able to compensate. If a brand comes up to you and says, "Hey, we're gonna give you a lifetime deal," I'm gonna believe it a lot more if it's Jordan or Nike or Adidas. If somebody like for example, Puma, that just got into the game right now, told me that. You get me?
No, I feel you.
And I think it's still gonna have enough room for it to grow, obviously, because Luka is very young in his career right now, and right now these brands are kind of going with the future of what they're doing with generation wise, the players. So I say Jordan. I think he made the right decision regarding that.